Hello, everybody. I'm Micah, Miranda, Economic Development Director with the City of Chandler. Today, our guest is Diana White from the Chandler Innovations Incubator, which is a city-sponsored incubator to help technology companies grow. Diana, you want to introduce yourself in further detail and provide some context to what Chandler Innovation is all about?
Of course. Thank you, Micah. Chandler Innovations is an amazing program. We have resources, curriculum, content, events. We just create a sense of community for Chandler entrepreneurs in the technology space and innovation space, trying to find a like community to get together and create.
Great. Well, thanks again for joining us today. We generally try and keep these videos short and informative for the viewers. So first question is, what resources are available through Chandler Innovations that you feel would be of value to startups right now?
Oh, so we've always had a myriad of resources available to entrepreneurs, even in the midst of what's going on right now. What we've done is we've kind of changed things a little bit to focus on the immediate need, which is answers to a lot of questions. Business owners that have questions on how they're going to make it through. We've created an online town hall for our broad Chandler community, business community, as well as our Chandler Innovations clients, where we answered topical questions, the latest information on financial relief for small businesses, even how to work at home and stay healthy. All those things that we think about, we have answers for on our weekly town halls. We also have one-on-one counseling. Our entrepreneur in residence and we individually counsel companies that are looking for help. You can easily apply on our website to get a session with us, and we do this all at no cost. We also still hold our regular events. We have a speaker series that we do every month. We just had our speaker series for April happen last night, and we had someone come in and speak to R&D credits, research and development credits that a lot of companies aren't aware that they're eligible for. So that was eye-opening as well. So we have a lot of resources, and of course we still host our tracks for our companies that are going through the program.
Can you add a little bit more detail about what that track system looks like?
Yeah, for sure. So companies that come into the Chandler Innovations community are put on a track system, basically getting you from concept to MVP, and then from MVP to market. And then once you're in market and you're making revenue, then we're scaling and we're trying to figure out what the next steps will be. And in between those, we have workshops such as Pitch Power, where Entrepreneur in Residence teaches people how to get ready to pitch to sources of funding, whether it be venture capitalists or angel investors. And really what we do that I think is a little bit different from other organizations is, instead of trying to crank out companies and products, we make these founders rethink everything that they're doing from their target market or their customer's point of view, their customer's pain point. So what is the why behind this? What are you solving for your customer? And make sure that your biases about your product or service aren't getting in the way of how to truly fulfill that need. We focus a lot on that. And it just makes a better product going forward, especially if you do it in iterations. You put out the most immediate need, get that feedback, the next build is a little bit better based on that feedback. So in the end, what we hope is that you've created a product that your target market can't help but buy, because they kind of helped you build it along the way.
Yeah, well, that's great. Thank you for that explanation. There's going to be a shift in our economy that we're all kind of anticipating. We don't know when it's going to happen, but we're anticipating something is going to change. How do you think that change is going to impact entrepreneurs, and what are some of the things your clients are beginning to think about, and what are you counseling them to think about?
So, one of the things that I have to say about the entrepreneurial bug is that it makes you really persevere. You think about a lot of things differently than one would working a 9 to 5. And I think that our entrepreneurs are coming through and saying, some of us are going to be okay. We are right in line with what we were trying to do in the first place. Our target market still has that need. Some of our entrepreneurs are saying, we need to pivot. This is not the focus that we need to be in right now, and we need to pivot to something that will actually help the community and do good. And I have quite a few companies that are helping in any way they can, and I think that's wonderful. Yeah.
So I mean, everybody, there's going to be new opportunities
Yeah.
that are created as a result of this. If somebody has an idea, how do they get in contact with you? What's the best way to begin the dialogue with the Chandler Innovations incubation team to get accepted into the program and really begin exploring what they have in mind?
That's a really, really good question. In the near future, right? When we come out on the other side of this and we figure out what the new normal is, there's going to be lots of opportunities in, telecommunications, in, advancing protective wear and protective gear. Biomed is going to be big. And I would suggest that all of the entrepreneurs and founders that maybe have been sitting on ideas in these fields or any innovative field, and they felt like they haven't had the time, now's the time. Now's the time to reach out. And it's as easy as getting on the Chandler Innovations website, innovationsincubator.com, looking to see what we have to offer, filling out an application, and we take it from there. I personally try to meet with all of our applicants and hear their stories and hear their why, and find the best resources that we have within our community that will help them right out the gate. And then we get them into that track one.
Now, historically, Innovations has only focused on technology companies.
Right.
Given today's situation, a lot of businesses are needing assistance. Can you talk to that and how Innovations has kind of adapted along with our business community to be a broader resource?
Absolutely. So we decided in the very beginning that we were going to temporarily open up our resources and, most importantly, our counseling services to any business in Chandler that is struggling and looking for some help and guidance. I always sign off on all of our virtual calls and events, and I always say the same thing every time. I'm a broken record. I say, please don't make any major decisions that will affect your company and the future of your company without taking on a partner. It is so crucial at this time that you do that. People can make desperate decisions under pressed circumstances, and it's important that you have maybe someone that is not as vested look at what's happening and see if maybe there's an alternative. So I'm absolutely adamant about the fact that these are the times where you need to take a partner, and we offer that one-on-one counseling for you, private, not in a forum of several other companies, and it's truly useful.
And by partner, you don't mean financial partner or business partner. You mean a growth partner, a counselor, a confidant type, if you will.
Absolutely. A confidant, someone that you can commiserate with.
Yeah.
We've all had our struggles in our own business ventures. Someone that will give you unbiased advice. One of the things that Chandler Innovations really is proud of is the collaborations and partnerships we've made with other organizations, the Chandler Chamber of Commerce, Arizona Commerce Authority. They're all doing great things right now for small businesses, amongst many other organizations, including City of Chandler doing some great things as well. And so if there are resources that we know of that founders weren't aware of. If we can point you in that direction and get you some help, we want to do that. And that one-on-one counseling allows us to do that.
I appreciate you taking the time. Is there a website, phone number? Where can people go to have a personal conversation or interaction with the innovation staff if they're so inclined?
So innovationsincubator.com is the website. We do a lot of interaction and posting on LinkedIn. So follow us on LinkedIn and you'll see the latest information. Sign up for our mailing list so you can see when we're hosting our latest events. We also give new updates on information with the financial relief for small businesses. So those are the main ways that you can reach out to us now. Going to the website, seeing what's the latest information, signing up for the events and participating in the town halls. And then if you like, definitely signing up for that one-on-one counseling and we will help you.
Well, thank you for your time this morning. We know you're busy. We know there's a lot of activity going on in the entrepreneurial world, but appreciate you making time for us and stay safe out there, okay?
Micah, thank you so much. And you stay safe as well.
All right. Take care.
Thanks.